Welcome to Photography A to Z, where we are breaking down all things photography into bite sized nuggets just for you. In today's video, we're here to talk to you about balance.
So, photography is an art form that allows us to capture and freeze a moment in time. Whether it's a breathtaking landscape, a stunning portrait, or an action packed sports shot, photography can create images that tell powerful stories and evoke strong emotions. One of the most critical elements in great photography is balance. So, let's explore why balance is so important in photography and how you can use it to create stunning images that will captivate your audience.
So, first, let's talk about what is balance in photography. So, balance in photography refers to the way the visual elements are arranged within a frame. It's about creating a sense of harmony and equilibrium that really draws the viewer's eyes to the main subject and helps them navigate throughout the image. So, there are several types of balance in photography, including symmetrical balance, asymmetrical balance, and radial balance.
So let's talk about symmetrical balance. Symmetrical balance is when visual elements in an image are mirrored or identical on either side of the vertical or horizontal axis. This type of balance creates a sense of order and stability and is often used in formal portraits, architecture, and landscapes. In a horizontal example would be a subject reflected in a body of water.
On the other hand, asymmetrical balance is when visual elements are arranged in an uneven way, but they still maintain a sense of balance. This type of balance is going to help create a dynamic and visually interesting image and is often used in action shots and wildlife photography. So, one way to achieve asymmetrical balance is to place your subject off center and have them moving toward or gazing into that negative space. So, if you think about wildlife photography and shooting birds, if you put that bird off onto one side of the image, as it's flying into the frame, you're going to have the area that it's flying into negative space, and that's going to really help create a balanced image.
And lastly, radial balance. This is when visual elements are arranged around a central point, like spokes on a wheel. The visual elements will radiate from an equal distance, typically creating a circle shape. The type of balance creates movement and energy. One example of radial balance would be star trails that are radiating around the North Star.
I love those images. So, why is balance important in photography? It's really because it helps to create a sense of harmony in an image, as we mentioned earlier. So, without balance, an image may feel chaotic, disorienting, confusing. It may make the viewer feel uneasy, and they're not really going to engage with the image. On the other hand, a balanced image is going to draw the viewer's eye to the main subject and really help them navigate the image, creating some visual satisfaction.
Yeah. So, how can we achieve balance in your photography? Achieving balance in your photography requires a combination of composition, lighting, and subject matter. So, here are some tips to help you create balance in your image.
The first suggestion that we have is using the rule of thirds. So, as I mentioned above, with asymmetrical balance, if you can leave some negative space in the image, that will help create that balance. So, the rule of thirds is actually a composition technique where you divide your frame into thirds, both horizontally and vertically, creating a grid that looks a lot like a tic-tac-toe board. So, you're going to use those lines and the intersecting points to place your subject um, to place your subject. This is going to help create a sense of balance and harmony in your image.
Another tip is to pay attention to the background. The background in an image can either be enhancing or distracting from the main subject. Make sure the background is not too busy or distracting and that it complements the main subject.
And one of my favorite ways of creating balance in an image is to experiment with different angles. Change up your perspective and shoot from different angles to help achieve that balance. For example, you can try shooting from above, below, or at eye level to create a sense of depth and dimension. So imagine you're out in your garden and you have a beautiful flower and you take an image of it at eye level. Maybe to create asymmetrical balance, what you'll do is place that flower off to one side of the frame or the other. But if you change your perspective and you shoot from above, let's say that flower has really long, beautiful petals radiating from the middle of the flower. You shoot from above, then you're going to see that radial balance that we talked about.
Yeah. And another way to add balance to your images is the use of light. Light is an important element of photography, and it can be used to create balance in an image. Use light and shadows to create depth and dimension and to draw attention to the main subject.
We truly hope this video provided some insight as to why balance is an essential element of great photography. It helps to create a sense of harmony and equilibrium in an image. It really helps draw the viewer's eyes to the main subject and helps them navigate the image. By paying attention to composition, lighting, subject matter, we know you're going to be creating stunning, balanced images that will be telling powerful stories.
So we welcome you to visit our photo gallery where we post our images for sale. The gallery is for loveandcraft.com, and all the proceeds are donated to Feed the Hungry.
We would love to have you subscribe to our channel and join us on this journey of photography A to Z. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. And if you're a photographer with tips on balance for our other viewers, please list them in the comments as well. So until next time, get out there and explore,
Create,
and do good. Bye.
Bye.